Yeah, Roy found another job for me to do. Call me Joe Achilles because I've got Michelin tire. What are you doing, you noisy cow bastards? Gonna do the coilovers now. Just cautiously ruining it. What's going on here? Ah! I'll just take a couple of steps back and just let you admire that for a second, eh? Now then YouTube, welcome to another video. Special day today. Not only is it the first day of summer, I think, got shorts on, it's sunny, it's warm, but we're also going to finally give the M3 some love because it's not been washed for a very long time. It's absolutely filthy. I've got a track day coming up next week in the M3, so something to look forward to. Obviously not driven it on track for a while since it broke even. And it's still not 100% perfect, so you know, we've got a couple of things to do today. A good wash, a very good wash. We're going to try and fit this Recaro SPG in the passenger seat. If you watched my videos last year, you'll know I tried and failed to do this before the ring. It didn't fit quite right and I didn't have the time to investigate why. We're also going to add a little bit more preload on these front springs to see if that's just what I'm still feeling on the front end, following the coilover rebuild, which I know a lot of you have watched. But yeah, the main part of today for me is giving this thing a clean because it's absolutely filthy. There's big bird shit here, there's muck all over it. I basically washed it last time in October, drove it quite a lot in winter and just never washed it. So yeah, I know that'll make a lot of you cry, but get this, new bucket, right? I know what you're thinking, damn, that's only one bucket. Well, let me just quickly show you something. 2 buckets. I know you like that. I know you're thinking, Dan, you can't just have 2 buckets, mate. There's more to it than that. You know, I've been on the detailing wheel for them. This isn't how they do. 1, 2 grit guards. Hey, 2 grit guards. Huh? Ah. You see, now I'm smoking what you're rolling, eh? See what we're saying? I forgot one thing. Bought some posh wheel sealant, which I've seen a lot of people on the internet use for a long time. And we're going to try it on these wheels and hopefully it'll help them not turn to shit after having some track days on them. At the minute they look awful. I'm really hoping the wheel cleaner I've got can clean these up nice. Because I've had it before where track pads were in wheels and I don't want that to happen, but I mean that's been baked on there for 6 months now, so you know, we might not find ourselves to be so lucky. But it's a nice day, the Lord's been out, praise hallelujah, he said. We're going to wash the car. Sound good? That's your video, that's all we're doing today. So you can watch it if you want. Cows behind us, we'll have an interview after, see if they prefer the 2 bucket method or not, if I'm, you know, getting my detailing approved past. One of them's proper staring me out at the minute. Probably mad that I didn't get Maguire's buckets. I got the cheapest ones on eBay, but see how we get on. Grit guards. Grit guards. This has become a 3 bucket method now because these big bastards don't even fit in the fucking sink, man. Hey, what's the point in that? Got the good stuff though. Oh, we've got the good stuff. Wash and wax. That's insane. I know what you're thinking. And I do own a snow foam lance and snow foam. But I just can't be fucking arsed. So, I mean, come on, 2 buckets, give me some slack. Two buckets. No snow foamy though, can't be arsed. Just gonna blast it off. Right, well, unsurprisingly, I've got a right sweat on doing that. Fucking hell. One thing I've noticed, obviously I've not washed it for a while, but just how many stone chips are on it. Where are we? Right on the... Maybe you can't see them quite well, I can't see them on the screen. Hello wheelbarrow lady. Maybe you can't see them so well, but yeah, the front of the wings and the front of the bonnet, and also this area just in front of the rear wheel arch. Loads of tiny little stone chips from obviously the wheels kicking up stuff. The rust situation's also getting a little bit worse. This car always had a scab. Always had like one little scab here, but now it's many little scabs. I know there's someone out there already typing in the comment, Time for carbon wings, Dan. It's not time for carbon wings. It's not time for unless carbon wings are cheaper than what they are. But for now, that's got another few years left in that. We're on about loads of time. So yeah, that's the car clean anyway. Looks a lot better for it for sure. Yeah, Roy. So I'll get the wheels off, give them a clean, get that coil over wound up a little bit. 7mm BC say 7mm, but I've also heard people say better to put even more than that on. What are you doing, you noisy cow bastards? Attention seeking much. Oi, what are you doing? Oh, he's just scratching his head. Having a good scratch, lad. You see his snout there. Ha, old snouty pants. Warm today, innit, cows? What do you think? First day of summer. Oh, she sounds a bit chesty. Have you been tested? Those wheels are very light. Right, we've got the wheels off. Obviously, we'll start them in a second, but I thought of another job for us to do. Because if you have a look at this brake disc here, which obviously has got a bit of water on it, don't worry about that. Brand new this, last year. Ooh, look at all that dust on it. Now just look at the orientation of these vanes, yeah? And more importantly, see that L there? Can you see it? If I give it some shadow. There's an L there, do you see it? Left, come round here. Now, some weapon, some moron of a man who fitted these brake discs brand new last year, ordered 2 left-hand discs, fitted them, got to the Nürburgring, didn't realise until I was at the Nürburgring that these were 2 left-hand discs. So I was a little bit past the point of returning them, but yeah, we've got a spare. Look at that, hardly worn. We've got a spare for next time. I've been to BMW, I did this months ago, bit the bullet. You know, yeah, I'm a fool, whatever, I put the wrong disc on. So we've got another rear disc to put on, and we may as well switch that over, just so everything's nice and happy. And how about we give the wheel arch area a bit of a jet wash, eh? What do you think? Could probably do with a little clean in there, couldn't it? If your girl ever says, it's just 1 inch, it doesn't matter, don't worry about it. Well, I don't know about you, but that's quite some difference. Call me Joe Achilles, because I've got Michelin tire. Yeah, they're alright, the Cup 2s, not the best, not the worst. Nice 808R rival. Well, our wheel cleaner of choice today will be a Garplan Dragon's Breath, which to be honest should be more called Dragon's Arse, because very smelly. Right, little update for yous. So I've cleaned the rear wheels, they're just having a little chill out in the sun. Just onto the barrels on the front wheels. These were the dirtiest part of the wheel for sure, but yeah, I got good faith in the Dragon's Arse stuff. It seems to be doing a good job. And then in the meantime, I've changed this disc around, which obviously looks very nice now, and you know, should give me all the ventings in the world, perhaps. Oh yeah, look, it's blue under there. Who would have thought? Huh. Did I really just forget to press record? Fuck! Well, did the other side. I get a nice little stand made out of a 18-inch alloy wheel, set the shutter speed up and all that just right so you can actually see it, and then I forgot to press record. You can't! Oh well, there you go. Blue. Stay still, sir. No moving. So the wheels are dry now, they're ready to get coated. And I found another job for me to do. So we've still got the coilovers to do. We've done the disc, but I found another job for me to do. Now, if you've ever noticed, sometimes when my M3 starts up, it makes a bit of a rattly noise. And, you know, onlookers are always like, what the fuck? Like, is that his big end bearings, bro, or something? But, let me just... Basically, it's because my tailpipes, 2 of them are very loose. That one's not too bad, and that one's not too bad. But what it is, I changed the back box. Sorry, I know it's very noisy. So I changed the back box to a modified one just to make it a bit beefier. But I had to change the tailpipe as part of that. So yeah, they just pop riveted on, and I'd never riveted anything before. And I think I just used ones that are too small. So I'm going to try and fix it while the back end's in the air a little bit, and just put some slightly bigger rivets in, and then hopefully that'll fix it. Before I do that though, I'm going to put some sealant on them wheels, because obviously we need to wait for that, and I don't fancy waiting forever. Right, I've never had wheels this clean before. I've just wiped them all down with this cloth here. And yeah, there's a little bit of dirt on them, but they're like fucking brand new, man. So, well chuffed with that. The Dragon's Cock stuff, pretty good. Obviously it stinks, but does alright. And then I just give them a final bath, just with the good old wash and wax, and then obviously blasted the fuck out of them. So they're just nice and clean now, nothing on there. We'll try this fancy stuff. I just thought I'd give a bit of first-hand experience on what this wheel seal thing's like, because obviously a lot of you are like me and you don't really like pissing about with this kind of stuff. And can you kind of tell how one's a little bit shinier than the other? Can you tell? If I get them at the same level. So, I mean, obviously we're applying this stuff to protect the wheels from brake dust is my main concern. When you've got fancy pads, they come with fancy brake dust and that kills everything. So I've done the barrels, I'm just doing the faces now. I reckon I've used about half of the solution. It's in a glass bottle, this stuff, so it's real posh. And it seems to be, well, you know, if having glossier wheels is anything to go by, then it seems to be doing something. But so yeah, it's a bit of a faff to put on. You get this little applicator pad, which has got some nice little fingering holes at the back, but I've already worn it through, so I'm just kind of holding the pad and dabbing it on. Is what it is. You've got to do it properly. You've got to get all the nooks and crannies, otherwise what's the point? It's one of those things that you have to do right. You have to get the wheels real clean, do it right, and then it's done. Hopefully, in theory. Right, wheels are done and looking so damn fresh. Oh yeah. And yeah, I put some tyre shine on. I'm only human, leave me alone. Had to do it right, had to do it. Gonna do the coilovers now. And one thing that I didn't do, which a few of you said, Dan, why have you not done that, is to put any tape on the threads. And you had a very good point, because you know, look how many stones I've got in there just after about 200 miles maybe, 200 miles or so since I'm doing that. Since I did that, slowly less and all do this. Nice easy one that. Still got the exhaust to do, still got to get the chair set up, but we're all good. We're having a good day, aren't we? What a lovely day we're having. Right, that's coilover preload done, and hopefully that gives us a bit less of a rattle. I was able to clean the threads up as well, get all that dirt off, and then I've done what a lot of you recommended and just put some elect chickens insulation tape just around the bottom threads, just to keep them lovely. So I'll do the other side now, and then it's exhaust time, baby. Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, I've just nearly got the exhaust done, but I've been stumped by my cheap rivet gun, if that's its name. Is it a gun? I don't know. But yeah, what's happened is I was using slightly bigger ones and it's just got choked up, and I've just tried everything I can to try and get it out, and it's no having it. It's staying in there, so just put that there for now. New shelf for the day on this Mini. I managed to get them not rattling anymore, so I mean, move it a little bit, but pretty solid. You can still rattle that one a little. Ooh, you can still rattle that one quite a bit. There's not a lot I can do. The rivet gun's not playing ball, so it's a lot better than what it was anyway. So that's enough on that anyway. But now it's time for the Pierre de la Resistance or whatever. There was a Frenchman commented in a previous video and told me how to say that properly, but I've forgotten. So yeah, it's time to try and get this seat in. You bastard. Nearly fell over. Yeah, time to try and get this seat in. Might put the wheels on first. Hey, I've just been cleaning up the wheel bolts as well, because they were a bit grotty. Kept getting stuck in the socket for the nut gun. But yeah, I'm just gonna, I'll tell you what, we'll put wheels on first and then put seat in. Yeah, sounds good, let's do that. I should plan that as. Yeah, I have polished my tips as well. I'm not a complete heathen, just the tip though. Gave my tip a good polish there. And yeah, they're pretty knackered, these. They're really starting to look their age. They're quite corroded. Maybe just some wire wool and some more time and we'll get them as good as new. And I am also aware you can get the penis extensions for these. They're called Euro tips, or people call them Euro. It's another one of those things that's called Euro something, but you know, I don't understand why, because it's not to my knowledge that they ever had these daft flares on, but they do nothing, right? And they just look bigger, and yeah, that's not me. So yeah, keep that to yourself. Back to the carbon wings thing again. You know, it's not me, is it? But yeah, I am tempted to change the exhaust. I've got one in mind that I'd quite like to buy, but that's there's a lot of things to do before changing the exhaust. But yeah, that's my tips, polished, looking good. I'll put the wheels on now, and we'll get on with the finale of getting that seat in. Well, would you look at that? What a magnificent looking car we've got. I'll just take a couple of steps back and just let you admire that for a second, eh? Job well done. I think we've transformed it, as someone might say. The wheels look black again, which is nice. Can you see these stone chips a bit better now? It's a bit less bright. Anyway, why am I stalling so much? Where's the seat, Dan? Why is the seat not in? Well, I'm having the same problem again, chaps. And you know, I got these mounts, which is the same as what I'm using for the driver's seat. And on the listing on eBay, it says, you know, are you using wide seats or standard size seats? And I thought, well, SPGs are tight, if anything, aren't they? Because, you know, they're a bit wider, but if anything, these would be standard size, right? They're definitely not wide. So I ordered the standard size, but I just can't fucking get it in there. And it might be because the car's got carpet, right? Ian, right. It might be because the car's got carpet, and you know, there's probably a mil or two that could go further out. They're maxed out on this side. Now it could be that, but then why does the driver's side one, which is a few years old, and you know, before they started powder coating them, I think, why does this one fit so well? Hey, that's my question to you then, laddie. So yeah, that's going nowhere unless I modify the carpet, which I didn't have to do for this side. Hey, I was going to call this video the M3 gets a new seat, but I don't know if I can now. Or maybe I could still be sneaky, couldn't I? Because I guess, you know, the intent was there. I intended to give the M3 a new seat, but I think, you know, without cutting that carpet back even further, and I mean the carpet's cut, right? Get this out of the way. The carpet's cut. If we have to cut it even more, then it is what it is. But I did quite a nice job of that, I thought. But maybe I just have to cut it here. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like they could definitely be further out. And I quite like this Club Sport-esque front end I've got going at the minute. I've still got aircon and everything. It's lovely. You know, it did used to have quite a lot of stuff, this car, when it was new. All your heated, you know, arse warmers and all that. It was a nice one. So I'm obviously ruining it step by step, but just cautiously ruining it. Let me go and see if I can find my knife. I didn't find my knife, but I did find somebody's Leatherman kind of multi-tool, what do we call it? I swear I've seen some Americans use these, so I feel pretty American now, thanks to whoever left this laying in the unit. Finders keepers. I don't know where the fuck my knife's gone. Real thick, this stuff, real thick. So really we need to cut this line as well. Get rid of this line. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This bit's cutting a bit nicer at least. Delightfully devilish Seymour. That needs a bit more there, but not a million miles away. That knife is no joke, boys. She's not scared. Christ. I only brushed up against it. Give her a little kiss, and she fucking yowza. Right there. And I got blood on my camera. Hey, if you sat there thinking, That's not a very neat job, that's not very straight. You could have done better than that. Well, first of all, welcome to the channel. My name's Dan. Hope you'll stick around. Yeah, I tried to do it straight, but it looked straight and then it just weren't straight, so yeah. Okay, moment of truth. They're as far in as they can get, just about. This one too. As far wide as they can be. So did a bit of trimming, nice little weight loss. Thanks to whoever's knife that was. A bit of a nasty bastard in, but let's see if this seat fits. There's a nice little finale to the video. Will it fit? Will it won't fit? Will it won't fit? Won't it fit? Will it fit? I don't know. Let's find out. No, I shall no fit. You fucking slag. What's going on here? I shall no fit. It's like an inch. Wait a minute. Something don't add up. I think it's meant to be that one, mate. But surely these are the same. We'll try it. We'll try it. I've just measured the seat and looked at the listing when I bought these from, and that's 390 wide from my rough measurements, which is bang on the money for what should slide straight into these. So what has happened? I don't know, but let's see if this fixes it. No chance, but we'll try it. Alright, so we're on the widest setting we can possibly get again. Will it fit? Will it fit? Won't it fit? Will it fit? Nah, it's not even close. Not even close. Let's measure this while we're here. That's about 370 at its widest. And these are meant to be between 390 and 410. So, what the fuck? Have I got E36 ones instead, maybe, or something like that? I don't think so, because the E36 ones, they don't. It's different. It's different length. So I remember trying to fit. Well, I think I did actually originally fit that with an in fact, that might actually be an E36 rail that's still in there, because I had to modify it slightly. Don't tell anyone. But yeah, these are definitely E46 ones. They're just far too narrow. Yeah, you're never gonna get a. What was it? 370mm. 370mm, man. That's. I don't know how many seats are that small, but I guess I'm gonna have to open up my eBay messages and hope that after 6 months I can still get this resolved. What a machine, though. Oh, fan dabby does he? Look at that. Oh, she's beautiful. Right, well, not the perfect ending to the day, but we've still got a lot done. Car's looking a heck of a lot better, I'm sure you'll agree. Really would like to get that seat issue sorted out. I'm not too sure what the crack is. I wanted to try and have a passenger seat for the track day so I could take some people out, but never mind, eh? Well, that's all from today then. Hopefully it drives a bit better or has a few less knocks on the front with a bit more preload. Yeah, I've not got anything else to do now to the car, apart from test drive it. I'll be test driving it either tomorrow or Sunday. We've polished the tips. What else have we done? We've changed that disc. Need to bed that disc in, obviously. Make it bed up nice to that RS29 pad. But yeah, that's us. So, not quite a successful video on getting the seat in, but got a lot of other stuff done. So you've enjoyed watching. And thanks to everyone on the Patreons and everyone who's bought one of my new t-shirts. I was going to wear one today, but I thought I might get a bit dirty. I didn't want to ruin it so fast. But yeah, I've seen quite a few of you now have bought t-shirts, so thank you very much. If you've not bought one yet, you can still buy one. So, you know, buy 10 if you want. I mean, I don't mind. Just keep buying them. It's all good. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Well, I forgot to unplug the fucking wireless mic, didn't I? So you didn't hear any of that, did you? No. Fuck. Well, never mind. I'll dub some sound over the top.